Loud and long, the Master calling. Rich reward he offers free. Who will answer gladly saying, Here am I, send me, send me. Here am I, send me, send me. Here am I, send me, send me. Here am I, send me. Loud and long, the Lord calls us, and He wants us to come and be patriots in His fields. They are white. The harvest is waiting. Now we're going to take just one little moment, and we're going to look back in time. We're going to go back just a few years ago, back to the year of 1891. To be specific, March 13, 1891. And we're going to look at some of the life of a person that worked hard, that came up through hard times. Not that you all are having such easy times nowadays, but it is a little bit better than what it used to be. But we know as long as we have the Lord on our side, everything is much better. As I said, this lady was born on March 13, 1891, and she lived on a farm. She raised cotton, corn, cane, pigs, and she had a small garden of peas, okra, peanuts, and such like near her house. She had a few fruit trees, peaches and things like that she would can sometime, you know, for winter food. Anybody remember canning? Anybody nowadays know how to can? Okay, I still know how to can. Okay, all right. Okay, and she said, and then this was for her winter food. Now, hog killing time, that was a big event because all the neighbors and things came around, and they would mostly come to help with the killing. And they would know exactly who, you know, to send for to help to do this hog killing because everybody had a different job, you know, that they could do. They had a certain old sister named Sister May Miles. Now, she was known for having some of the sharpest knives to cut up the fat and so forth. And so this is what she would come for, the cutting up of the fat. You know how they would do the crackling and so forth. I remember eating the cracklings. Okay, so, well, when the hog killing time would come, well, this person, they used to holler and squall. Loud as the pig were hollering, they was hollering and squalling too, because they were afraid. Then, these were some good days, however. Us didn't seem to have much. You know, we just didn't have much. You could see the sky by just looking up through the roof. The rain came in and left. The snow came in and left. We came in and we stayed because it was our home. So we had to stay there. It was home to us. We was rich because the Lord was taking care of us. Them joes and peas and cornbread, they were sure mighty fine. We, us children, we were taught to respect the Lord's day, which is Sunday. That was what we was told. And so this we still do today. We still respect it. We have Zion songs. We remember them that she taught us. We sung such songs as Unclouded Day, I'll Fly Away, and Hold to God's Unchanging Hand. These was good songs that his soul sang in part of her lifetime. We have a good soul now going on home to be with the Lord on July 25th, 1973. And this good soul that was born in 1891, died in 1973, was no more other than my grandmother, Sister McAfee. And she's one of God's children, just as you are. And we will have another song at this time. Amen. This song will be about another one of God's children.
I want to try to sing, God will open up the windows from heaven and pour you out a blessing.
All right.
Well, God will open, He will open up the windows of heaven, pour you out a blessing. God will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. God will open, He will open up the windows of heaven, pour you out a blessing, and you will not have the room, not because of you, but because He's good. You will not have the room to receive it. Well, God will open, He will open up the windows of heaven, pour you out a blessing. God will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. God will open, He will open up the windows of heaven, pour you out a blessing, and you will not have the room, not because of you, but because He's good. You will not have the room to receive it. Listen, let me tell you about the God I serve. He keep on blessing me. He still be worthy of all of my praise if He didn't do another thing. He woke me up and He started me along the way while the blood started running warm in my vein. In the land of the living for one more day, He really, really been good to me. I know God will open up the window of heaven, pour you out a blessing. God will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. God will open, He will open up the windows of heaven, pour you out a blessing, and you will not have room to see that. Now you wanna be, I've been redeemed. Follow me down by the Jordan stream. He put clothes on my back, food on my table, and supplies every one of my needs. Instead of thinking about the things that you don't have left, thank God what you have and what you have left. I know you will find. I know you will find He really been good to you. Then I believe He will open up the windows